Thank you, Chair, for agendaing this. HB 47 creates an exception to Florida Statute 181.91, which requires municipality to charge consumers receiving its utility service in another municipality the same rates, fees, and charges as it charges consumers within its own municipality boundaries under certain circumstances, providing an effective date. And that is the bill.
Members, questions? Representative Benjamin.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Representative Robinson, can you kind of further explain how your bill affects, is it just for municipalities who receive water from or utility from another municipality, or is it that the source of the utility is found in another city for which the serving city gets its actual utility from?
Chair, okay, thank you. So I said certain circumstances. Those circumstances is saying that when the water or the utility facility, the actual plant sits in a municipality that they're serving, but it's owned by another municipality. So what we're saying is if the facility sits in your, okay, so you have a city, they own the plant. However, it does not sit in their city boundaries. It actually sits in another city boundary that they're serving. And so we're asking that the city that the plant is sitting in be charged the same rates as the city that owns the facility.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Chair. And for clarification purposes, is there a cap on the charges that you're imposing here, the rates that you're talking about?
So as of right now, the statute says that a municipality can charge another municipality they're serving up to 25%. And what the unique situation that I'm trying to resolve, they are charging those residents 25% surcharge when the water and the facility actually sits in their boundaries.
Rep. Benjamin, got another one.
There's been some discussion with regards to a utility tax being charged by the municipality that's being charged the surcharge, that an additional 10% sales or 10% utility tax is charged. Can you speak to that?
I can speak to it. All municipalities, every municipality charges a utility tax. And so every municipality that we have in the state is charging the same utility tax. That's the only thing that's being charged.
Seeing no additional questions, public testimony. Karen Morrell, AARP. Williamsport. Edgar Fernandez, City of North Miami Beach, waving in opposition. Joe McCarty, Miami-Dade County, waving in support. Yolanda Cash Jackson, the City of Miami Gardens. Waving support, thanks. And Sean Pittman, the City of Riviera Beach. Waving in opposition. Members, we're in debate. Representative Anton.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Great bill, Representative Robinson. And I don't know why I voted the wrong way on House Bill 1277 when I intended to vote no on House Bill 1277. I know that's not related, but just need to clarify that.
That's it? Okay. Representative Benjamin.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is intended to cure a very unique situation. And although Representative Robinson didn't really get into it, in this particular, there's a situation in our state where the city sits upon an aquifer that was bought in a plant that takes from that aquifer. that plant was bought by another city. And the water is taken from that city and serviced back to that city at a 12%, at a 25% surcharge. And so the city for which the aquifer sits in is saying, you're just taking our water and giving it back to us and charging us a surcharge, and we don't want that surcharge anymore. And they're not saying take away the surcharge. They're saying whatever you surcharge your residents, you can surcharge us. We don't want a greater benefit or a lesser benefit than what you give your own residents. And we know that there has been some discussion about there being a 10% fee that the municipality whose residents are being served by the other municipality. But as you heard from Representative Robinson, that's actually a utility tax charged by every municipality in the state of Florida. And so today I'm up on this bill.
Thank you.
Representative Daniels.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. You know, I really don't understand all the intricate details of this bill, but I'm up on it because I know that you are a troubleshooter for your district, and I do get it that this bill is answering a problem that you're having, and I'm honored to be up on this bill.
Thank you.
Rep. Daley.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and briefly, thank you, Representative, for all the work you've done on this. I know you and I have talked. I generally am fine with a city having a surcharge. The way I look at it, if you want to get, if you don't like the surcharge, you have a better option, go for that better option, right? A free market kind of thought. In this specific instance, this doesn't make sense, right? To be able to surcharge someone for facilities that are kept in that individual's city from another city. So I'll be up today, and I just want to thank you for your passion and hard work, not just on even this side of the building, but also in the Senate to try and help it move over there because it's such an important issue to your community. So thank you.
Representative G. Lombardo.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you for bringing this bill. I know we've had a lot of discussion on this bill as it came through our committee, and I physically went out there. I saw the plant in the middle of Miami Gardens and North Miami Beach owns, and they're surcharging them at 25%, which is ridiculous. And, so I really appreciate your hard work. I know that you've been fighting for this for years, so thank you.
Rep. Robinson, I want to thank you for working so hard, and later today, if you want to come up to my office, my aide Kim Tim has been giving out awards this week, and you're going to get an award for being the most diligent representative trying to get her bill up. I think you sent me the most amount of nice letters, cards. You made sure all the letters had your picture on them and all your beautiful different outfits you wear, so Kim's got a great award for you, and with that, you're recognized to close.
Thank you. And thank you, Representative Benjamin, for going into detail. I try to keep things simple. I will work behind the scenes. I will bug you to death. But here, I try to keep it minimum. But what I would say is this is really trying to correct an unintended consequence that was put in statute years ago. I understand the surcharge was probably given so that if you were serving a municipality where you had to run piping or give something, do some extra infrastructure, to help in that cost. But that's not the case here. To go a little bit in detail, the city that I'm trying to help, they're serviced by 3 different utility companies. And the only utility company that is charging the 25% is the one that facility actually sits in their district. Because it is a governmental entity, we're not able to collect taxes on it, so all we're getting is a surcharge. And this has been happening for over 20 plus years. And I actually served in this community on the city council for 8 years. I was fighting it then. And of course, since I've been here, I have filed this bill every year. And so I am very happy to get it presented in front of you today, and I ask that each of you all will please give me your favorable support. Thank you.
Thank you. Kimberly, please call the roll.
Chair Rommel.
Yes.
Vice Chair Maney.
Yes, ma'am.
Republican Committee Whip Esposito.
Yes.
Ranking Democratic Member Tant. Representatives Antone. Arrington.
Yes.
Barnaby.
Yes.
Benjamin.
Yes.
Daley.
Yes.
Daniels.
Yes.
Duggan.
Yes.
Chair Lombardo.
Yes.
Joseph. Lamarcus,
Yes.
Mello, Overdorf, Rudman,
Yes.
Soroy. Yes. Steele,
Yes.
Tremont,
Yes.
Yeager.
Yes.
The bill passes, sir.
Congratulations.